the third range safety video for Chloe, the 7-year-old girl who wants to learn about shooting. And I'll just show you the gun is clear. The third safety rule is keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to engage your target. So if I have these two targets right here in front of me, I keep my finger off the trigger until I'm ready to shoot. As soon as I'm done shooting, my finger comes off the trigger and rests along the frame. So I can't, if I wiggle my finger, then it's not going to go into the trigger guard. If you set it here, it could accidentally go in and set it off. Another thing you want to do is make sure your fingernail on this finger is short enough that you can take your finger and go straight out without bending it. If you have to bend it to get around the trigger guard, then your fingernail is too long. And you could accidentally set it off, and that's called an AD, an accidental discharge. So if I have these two targets here that are right next to each other, I can have my finger on the trigger, shoot this one, and shoot this one and not take it off, and that's okay, because I'm ready to shoot right away. But if I have to move in between the targets, let's say I shoot this one, and then I'm going to go somewhere else, my finger comes off the trigger and goes on the frame, and then I can move. If I'm going to do a reload, I'm going to hit that magazine release button and my finger indexes on that frame. Because when you hit this button right here, your finger is going to want to curl. And you don't want it to curl into that trigger and set off the gun. So when you reload, finger goes on the frame. Let's see, what's another thing? Reloading, a malfunction. If you have a jam in your gun and you have to clear it out, you want to rack the slide, you're done shooting, take your finger off, put it on the slide, and then you can clear the malfunction. Once you're back on target, then your finger can go back on the trigger. It's a good idea on a stage when you do your walkthrough, when you're first starting to practice, even if you're not holding your gun, you're just going like this, practicing which targets you're going to set up on in what order. Go like this in between positions and get that in your muscle memory so you automatically snap that finger back out of the trigger guard. Be safe on the range. Good luck, Chloe.